Some celebs pull up loco. You know we are mess, pull up mofos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco. But for now, be serving beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud. Can't touch down.
Crazy. Robbery on the South Coast. Literally, I don't want to hear nothing. That was broad daylight robbery. Yeah? Literally, bro. Obviously, some people might sit there and say we didn't deserve it, etc. I hear it. But, brother, how can you tell me that Ahmad one was not a penalty, but Evan Nilsson's one was? And that was totally softer. Crazy. I don't understand what happened there. It's mental. Smash the likes, my people, man. You know what always here, man. This is a little match reaction for the Bournemouth game against Man United. 2-2. Mad. Yeah, crazy game. I knew it was going to be a hard place to go. A lot of people thought we're going to go there and smash them. We're never going to smash them that easy. I'll be real with you lot. It wasn't going to be that easy. They're on this thing, and we ain't got runners. Our midfield ain't built like that yet. But it is what it is. But that was definitely a madness. That referee was right there as well. And for some reason, he never gave the penalty. I don't understand this. Look at this. Like, oh, I can't even put this on there. I'll get copyrighted. But that Ahmad one was mental. But I don't mind leaving there with a draw. That's not even the problem. The draw is, how the hell can that be a sending off for Maguire and the other one not be a penalty? How can one be a penalty and not the other? I think both of them are penalties. I'm not sitting there and saying, look at that, well-deserved, man of the match. Man are taking the piss. 9 minutes as well. Where did that 9 minutes come from? 9 minutes. Crazy, bro. I don't understand, bro. Where the Ahmad one, how the Ahmad one is not a penalty, I will never know. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. So I feel like it was a robbery, bro. I'm going to do a little match reaction with all the guys in a second. Let me just set this phone up so that we can see exactly if any sort of bombers come out. Because, you know, Fabrizio don't stop working. But, yeah, man, that is... I don't mind that point there. I'm happy. I'm cool with that point there. I feel like we got robbed, and really we should have left with something more, but it is what it is. It's crazy. And look at that. Mike Keegan's even come out and said the same thing. The referee is literally right there. It doesn't make any sense. How can that not be a penalty on Ahmad, but it's a penalty? It's the same thing that happened. It's the exact same thing. Hands on the chest. I think both of them are penalties. This is definitely a penalty. I don't know what Harry Maguire was sitting there and saying. He's trying to say it's soft. This is the Premier League, bro. Bare people just dive out of nowhere. That is the exact same thing. How is that not a penalty? You're literally pushing him off the ball. What the hell? I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Broad daylight. Broad daylight robbery. But I'm going to talk about the game and from the start to the finish. Look, everyone's talking about it. I can't go nowhere. Look, our next game will be in 24 days against Leeds at Old Trafford. 24 days. But I'm calm that we didn't lose. Let me just tell you that we played 19 minutes, 20 minutes with 10 men. We didn't lose. So I'm cool with that. You understand? I'm not going to sit here and complain too much because we held it down. You understand? To go 10 man down, especially in that manner, where we had a penalty on the other end, they never gave it, and we didn't lose our head. We didn't go too mad. It is where it is. We should have really buried them in the first half. It's more or less our own fault, to be honest with you. But how can you give one as a penalty and not the other? I think both of them were penalties. It should literally... Maguire's one is a sending off, 100%. And Maguire done that in the game earlier on as well. So he's moving a bit mad. But I just don't understand what happened, bro. That referee was moving mad, and he was right there as well when it happened, which is crazy. But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it one by one. And I'm going to speak about the players. I'm going to get a few of these comments as well. Make sure you lot are smashing the likes, subscribing if you're new. You know we're here every day. But what I'm about to say is, bro, Bournemouth is never an easy game. A lot of people came here earlier and were saying, oh, we're going to smash them. And my earlier match predictions, oh, we're going to smash them. It's going to be easy. No, it's never an easy game. Even when you look at our head-to-head, look at our head-to-head of our last couple of games. 4-4. We beat them 4-1, and that was pre-season, bro. They're not fit, whatever. 1-1. That was Højlund scored. Højlund scored that goal, and he was like, I'm just happy to get my goal, even though we're playing them, and they had 10 men. 3-0, they smashed us at Old Trafford. 2-2. 3-0, they smashed us at Old Trafford. And then we beat them 1-0. That's the last time we've beat Bournemouth is 2023, May. So this was never an easy game. And even when you look at their Well, even when you look at their stats coming into this game, bro, look at them. They're drawing kings. All they do is draw. They're going band for band with drawing at the moment. They just want to draw. Look at that. Their next game is Arsenal. The only team that I think has beat them at their home ground is Arsenal. So they are a strong team. Liverpool, yeah, they turned it around on Liverpool. So that is their recent form. Do you understand? Like, people are going to smash them. I feel like bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm seeing a few of you lot's chats, the false 9 thing, I know. Mbumo is inactive. It is a bit thing still. But brother, is where it is. Look, this is look at this. This is what PGMO has come out and said about the Ahmad situation. Yeah? The referee's call of no penalty for a challenge by a true threat was checked and confirmed by VAR, with it deemed the contact was not sufficient for a foul. What is going on? Bro, what the hell is going on? Not efficient enough for a foul. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is what they said about it. But then Harry Maguire's one was sufficient. So what are they trying to say? What, Ahmad dived? Why don't you give Ahmad a yellow card then? The referee's call for the challenge was it's not sufficient. Not sufficient, yet there was no attempt to play the ball unless he tried to handball it, which seems pretty impossible considering he was on the floor. It's true. My man fell on the floor. So what are we doing? I don't understand. Bruv, that was a robbery on the South Coast. We got robbed. 100%. I'm not even a guy that comes out here and says robberies and that, but that's a robbery, bro. 2 hands on a man's chest. How can he play the ball? Ahmad's got the whole ball on his side of the thing. He's got 2 hands on him in the thing and he drops to the floor. How can that not be a penalty? Come on, bro, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is why I'm just happy we left with a point. We left with something. Because if we got cheated out and we ended up losing, that would have been mental. Crazy. But yeah, for those that don't know, 24 days is what we got to chill for. So I'm happy we didn't lose. Because if we lost and we had to chill out for 24 days, you know what the media is going to be saying. The media will be going crazy right now. Oh, Man United, 24 days is stern. We got the international break. It's a long time. You know what I'm trying to say? But bro, that was a robbery, bro. Let's keep it 100%. I feel like a lot of things that are being said in the media as well. You know, when they say things about, oh, Man United are getting away with so much. Like, everyone is blasting the ref. Everywhere you go. Stuart Atwell, VAR, done it again. They were the same duo who wrongfully disallowed Martinez's goal against Burnley. Remember that. Remember when they disallowed Martinez's goal against Burnley and then they came out and apologized for it. They said, yeah, it should have been a goal. We're sorry, we got it wrong. Same duo, Craig Pawson and Stuart Atwell. I'm not sitting here and saying, I'm not on this Arsenal thing when we sit here and say, yo, these men are conspiring against us. No, I just think they've gave us a penalty already. He don't want to give us another one. Simple as that. He don't want to look like he's gave us too much penalties unless it's like 100% head on. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what I feel like it was. He's just moving mad. But Bournemouth did make it hard, though. Let's not pull it out there. Bournemouth did make it hard, but obviously the overrule refereeing changed everything. Because remember, if this is a penalty, we score the second goal, it's 2-1. No, sorry. If this is a penalty, we score, is it? No, they didn't score. That was their first goal. We score, it's 2-0. 2-0 is a whole different game. We scored a goal, a penalty, it's 2-0. So a whole different game now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But they come to the other side, they scored 1-1. Crazy, man. Crazy, but this is what we're dealing with in the Premier League, man. You just don't know what's happening, but it is what it is. I think both of them were penalties. Simple as that. I'm not sitting there saying Maguire's one wasn't. I'm just saying both of them were penalties. They both should have got given as penalties, but they're coming with their own thing and they're saying, it isn't a penalty because what? I don't understand. It is where it is, man. It is where it is. Let's get into even that. Look. Put inside needless foul, opponent on the touchline, just inside man, third down to 10 man, clinging on to a point. 50 million dud. So he's dissing Ugarte. Everyone disses Ugarte. That's nothing new. That don't make you any cool. Everyone disses him. And bro, where did that 9 minutes come from? I'm sitting there like, 9 minutes? We never get that. We've had games where man are rolling around on the floor for 3 minutes. Bro, Harry Maguire stalled for about a minute. Harry Maguire stalled for a minute. They celebrated their goal while our VAR check was getting done. So where did the 9 minutes come from? I don't understand. No one was KO'd. No one got stretchered off. Where did that 9 minutes even come from? it didn't even make any sense, bro. I don't know what's going on. And we ended up playing for like 100 and something minutes. Like, it didn't even make any sense, but it is where it is. Let's get into the game. We're going to get into the game. I'm just seeing what everyone's saying. Everyone's talking about it everywhere. Literally, everybody's talking about how is that not a penalty? That is the word out here. Broad day. They didn't even check. They didn't look. You've even got this. And this page hates Manchester United, by the way. They hate us. Football tweet. They always bantering us every day. And they even came out and said, is that a penalty on Amad Diallo? They know it was a penalty, bro. Not even a question. He uses both arms. It's crazy, but it is what it is. I'm not going to go too mad on the penalty. I'm going to speak mostly about the goal. The game, so that we can actually get a fair understanding for those that didn't watch it or whatnot, or whoever did watch it. Let me know in the chat how you felt. So, boom, 2-2, Manchester United, Bournemouth. I said it's going to be a hard game. A lot of people said we're going to slap them. Trust me, I said it's going to be a hard game. First half, we was onto them. We had a few shots. Ahmad shot, got saved. I feel like it was kind of in the middle. He's been doing that a lot recently. Bruno Fernandes cleared off the line. That was a great save. But you got to give them credit as well. They had some good shots. I'm seeing Lamens. That shot that Rayan took from far, that was swerving towards us, and then it bounced just before him. That is a crazy save. Lamens, mental. See that geezer there? He is cold. You understand? I don't think anyone can say any bad word about him. That was a good save that he done for Rayan. I'll be real, in the first half. They had that save, they had that bit where Rayan might have crossed it or shot, no one knows as well. So we've had a few bits where it went a bit left. No one knows what happened. So it was a fair first half. It was up and down. It was a 0-0. So you could have said it was boring, but bro, there was chances. We had a lot of chances. I'll tell you that for free. So we should have really done something. And I sat there and I thought, are these chances going to come up to bite us? I was actually thinking that. But hopefully it didn't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It didn't in a sense where we didn't lose. So cool. Come to the second half. Fernandes scores the penalty. Ahmad gets fouled in the box. Should have been a penalty for us. They go to the other end and score. No problem. 67th minute. Then Bruno Fernandes, set piece, own goal. I thought Maguire scored. I thought, yeah, Bruno Fernandes, another assist. It wasn't even Maguire. It was Hill's own goal. No problem. Krupi scores the pen. Definitely a penalty. Maguire's going to get sent off. It goes without saying. It's what's that thing there? Dog show they call it. Denying of a goal scoring opportunity. So I respect it. That was definitely a penalty. Red card. It is what it is. No problem. But how was that Ahmad one not a penalty? I just don't understand. Let's see a bit of the stats. I could say it was a fair game. They had the ball a little bit more. They had the ball more. And that's not really how Bournemouth usually play, to be honest. They don't really play with the ball like that. But you can see they had 16 shots. We had 14. They had 5 on target. We had 5. And every time we play Bournemouth, we go ban for ban. Even at Old Trafford, 4-4. Shots, it's always ban for ban. They're a team that loves running and counter-attack. We're on the same wave. But the one thing about them I got to give them credit for, they were doing a lot of through-the-line passes. I don't know how. I'm thinking, who's doing this for them? They were just passing through the lines. Bam. Christie will get the ball. Boom. Punch it through the lines. I'll be like, they were playing kind of well, and that's not really Bournemouth's usual game. Their thing is usually counter-attack. So as you can see, we both missed one big chance each. That's probably Bruno Fernandes and Rayan on their side. And yeah, it was fairly even, man. We had a lot of set pieces, though. I knew we had to score one of them. I'm sitting there thinking, Casemiro's there, Maguire's there. What's going on? How are we not getting none of these set pieces? That's what we've been doing recently. We wasn't really on it today. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know what was going on, but cool. So that was what happened. I'll go through the players now, one by one, so we could get a little understanding. Lamens was top class. There's no way they can give him a 6.9 ratings. It's probably because you can see the 2 goals. This keeper has changed man's life, bro. I'll be real. I don't know what they're talking about. 6.9. He's changed man's life. Yeah? Majority of them shots, even that, you got to have a bit of luck in you sometimes as well. You saw that shot there that he took. It hit the bar. Was it Scott? Scott hit the bar with a post, and it came back, and then it came off Lamens' hand. That's just the luck he deserves. Because, bro, this guy is sensational. The balls that are coming in the box, set pieces, crosses, claiming them. Easy. 1, 2, 3. The only one thing I don't like about Lamens, and it's scary, is he holds onto the ball for too long. Literally. I feel like he's going to give away a corner one of these days. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that Lamens makes me like anxiety about. Every time he holds the ball, he holds on to it just too long. And I feel like this guy is going to give away a corner. They're going to give a corner to the other team. That's the only time I have any sort of criticism for Lamens, is the fact that he holds on to the ball for time. He'll hold on to it and I'll be like, bro, let go of the ball. 8 seconds, 8 seconds. Let go of the ball, brother. That's the only time. But Lamens, big him up, bro. I don't know how he's got a 6.9. That don't make no sense. It's just because he conceded 2 goals. Sensational. Big him up. Dalot didn't do the worst. He didn't do the worst. You know his thing. He's always got to do something, Bozo. I see him pass it to them earlier in the first half. But he wasn't the worst, bro. And he was playing against Adli. Adli's a good winger. Adli and Rayan, 2 good wingers. And they didn't really do much, bro. When you actually look at it, they didn't really do much. Rayan had 2 shots. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Only in the first half when he got through. But we're talking about thing right now. Dalot didn't have much to do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But then again, he didn't do nothing sensational either. He didn't do nothing that stood out. If I told you right now Dalot didn't play, you'll probably say, okay, swear down. You have to think about it because he didn't do nothing that straight away you will sit there and go, yeah, Dalot did play. 100% he was on. He done this or that. And that shot he took that is just landed in my back garden is crazy. I don't know why he done that. Literally, we had some of the guys out here. The man just took the shot for no reason. And it landed in my back garden. Lenny Euro was calm. I was watching him closely, especially when we went to 10 men. Like I said, you see Lenny Euro and Heaven. And this is going to be scary against Leeds, you know, because they're 2 opposite. Heaven is very relaxed and calm. He just calm. He takes all day to do what he needs to do. He just relaxing. Slippers on, walking around. Euro is opposite. Euro, he's 100 miles per hour. He wants to do everything fast. So them 2 are going to have to play against Leeds again. And that's the 2 that played against Leeds. And Aronson ran onto him and then scored the goal. And Calvert-Lewin was trying to bully them and all of that. So we got to watch out for that one there. But Euro was calm. He was calm. I see him. There's sometimes he's a bit too rash. And especially in the first half, he kept booting it out to them. He just kept booting it to the Bournemouth players. And it'll come straight back. I was like, bro, relax. We couldn't keep the ball at one stage. We'll just boot it to Mbumo. And Mbumo can't really do the link-up thing. He's too small. You're up against Senesi and them man there. Like, you're never going to get the ball. You're never going to win the header. So this whole Mbumo up-top thing, I'm not really feeling it no more. But Euro was booting it out because them man there are just runners. All they do is press the ball. They just look at the ball, it's a trigger, run towards the ball. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's exactly what happened. So Euro, he was okay. I'm not going to get into him too much. Maguire, forget about it, bro. This wasn't a good game for him. Let's be real. That sending off that he got, he kind of done something similar in the first half. It was kind of scary. He done something similar. I looked at him like, oh, shit, he could get sent off for that. He done the same thing. Evan Nilsson dropped, but Evan Nilsson got up straight away. He kind of like got up and because they still had the ball, so he tried to get on the end of the chance. So Maguire, he was on one today, bro. I don't know what happened. He just got the contract. I don't know what's going on in his head. He's probably, yo, because I just got a new contract. He's gassed. His head's on Mars. His phone's going bananas. Gala hitting him. Yo, cuz I heard you got... I don't know what's going on. But Maguire was moving days today. Set pieces. He's not getting his head on any. He just wasn't moving like Maguire, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he just wasn't moving like Maguire, 100%. So he was trash, man. And he could have gave away a penalty in the first half. He reminded me of the old Maguire that everyone used to laugh at. That was an old Maguire performance today. He's getting beat easy. Like, he nearly gave away a penalty in the first half. And I was like, what the fuck? That could be a penalty. Let me see the replay. And I saw the replay. It looked a bit soft, but bro, you could have fooled the referee. Referee could have got fooled by that. So he's got to be a bit careful. So Maguire was a bozo today. Let's be real. He wasn't really on it, man. He had a poor performance. And I was expecting him to do something. You know, like one of these little corners. One of these corners, please get yourself onto something. Please do something. But bro, he didn't do anything. It is what it is. And now you're going to miss the Leeds game. And they're good at set pieces, Leeds. They've got a lot of tall players that are good with headers. And now you're going to miss that game there. It's a joke thing. Is what it is. Luke Shaw done well. I watched Luke Shaw today. I paid attention to him because he had the Rayan geezer. So the Rayan geezer, he loves to cut in and take shots, etc. He done well. He had him kind of boxed down. Apart from the 2 times in the first half when he got through and then he just missed the post. Was it a pass? Was it a shot? No one knows. Apart from that and the little shot he took that nearly caught out Lamens, but it didn't. Bruv, what did Rayan do? He barely done anything. Luke Shaw had it boxed on that side and he was winning the ball a lot. Even when it came to the end, he kept winning the ball, winning the ball, winning the ball. big up Luke Shaw, man. And I'm not really a big fan of Luke Shaw as well. I feel like he's time's coming to an end soon, etc. He's always injured and he's not. Like, we need to upgrade our fullbacks, 100%. Dallo and Luke Shaw. But he's doing a good job. You know what I'm trying to say? So big him up, man. He done well. You got to big him up. Mainey was okay. Mainey was okay, but bro, they were punching through our midfield. I'll be real. The passes that they were doing, I don't know where it came from. I'm seeing Christie, Senesi, and they're getting the ball and punching it through our midfield, bam, and they're winning the second ball. They were moving mad. You know what I'm trying to say? Mainly, I didn't watch him too much. From what I saw, he just looked okay. Nothing too special, nothing too mad. You know what I'm saying? He beat a player once or twice, but they got so much speed over there. They're just on the speed thing. They just want to run around. So you don't really have time. You just got to think quickly, bam, bam, and make a quick pass. That's all you can do. And if you're going to try and have the ball to your feet, and all, they're just going to take the ball off you, bro. They're on this speed thing. Casemiro was trash. I don't want to hear nothing else. Casemiro was trash. Today, we saw old school Casemiro and old school Maguire. Literally. That was old school Cas and old school Maguire. That was the times where we looked at both of them and said, yo, you're both tired. Like, this is long. That's what we got from both of them today. You got to remember, though, who you're playing. This is why we're obviously going to upgrade on them. Do you know what I'm saying? Maguire can stay another year, but he's not going to be the starting centre-back. Casemiro's leaving, etc. Casemiro's obviously a goal threat. That goal threat was nowhere to be seen today from Casemiro or Maguire. That goal threat was nowhere to be seen from Casemiro or Maguire. Man couldn't see no goal threat from them. Them set pieces, I'm sitting there chilling like, when's it going to come? Where's the header that you don't usually get, the first one? Did you not see that shot that Maguire took? The first set piece we had? When he tried to kick it and then it went out nearly for a throw and then we kept it in and then crazy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So Casemiro, trash. You got the yellow card, 27 minutes. I remember looking like, what the fuck? It's 27 minutes. This guy's going to be on a tightrope. And these, man, they are runners. All of them have got legs. Everyone that plays for Iriola knows you've just got to run. You've got to have legs. That's all you got to have. So Casemiro was dog shit. He was trash. I'll be real with you. Like, that wasn't the game for him. Look at this. Look, Bruno Fernandes. I know it's difficult for the referee to give 2 penalties to the same team, but I don't understand why VAR doesn't do anything. We finished the game with a lot of suffering. Safe. Ruben Amrin's spirits even come back. It's crazy. We're suffering now. I think the Ahmad one was a penalty. Bruno's come out and said it. I know it's difficult for the referee to give. What did I just say to you? Though? I just said that. Manchester United getting 2 penalties in the same game. No way. Manchester United getting 2 penalties in the same game. It's got to be a blatant penalty. Like, it's got to be a slide or it's got to be a madness for us to get that second penalty. They won't do it, bro. I said this. There's no way we get 2 penalties in the same game. So Bruno saying, I can see in it, like, to give 2 penalties for the same team is crazy. But that was blatantly, come on. I don't know, like, come on, man. That was robbery, bro. We got robbed. It is what it is, though. It happens, innit? Some people get robbed, feel like they get robbed when we play them. It is what it is, bro. But I don't think it's enough for a penalty. Look, Jamie Redknapp chatting his shit. Look, he does manhandle him, but I don't think it's enough for a penalty. So if you do that on the halfway line, is that not a foul? If you do that outside of the box, is that not a free kick? How? If you do that in Lamens' box, is that not a free kick to us? What are you talking about? Man said he does manhandle him, but it's not a penalty. But if you do that anywhere else on the pitch, it doesn't matter. It will be a penalty. So this is what I'm trying to say. Whatever is a penalty not in the box is a penalty. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It is where it is, man. It is where it is. And this is what he said. Look, this is what Fernandes has said as well. He said, we did not get a penalty and then we get a penalty against where more or less the same situation as Ahmad. One is rewarded as a penalty, the other is not. I don't understand why VAR doesn't get involved. Exactly. It's literally the same thing. I think both of them are penalties. I'm not sitting there and saying Maguire's one's not a penalty. They're both penalties. Maguire should have got sent off 100%, but they're both penalties. So big up the boy Fernandes. He knows what's going on, but we're not going to sit there and complain. We got a point out of it. We're 7 points ahead of Chelsea. They're playing Everton tomorrow. The hate watch is going to be on 1,000%. It is what it is, bro. But you know the man Sesko has to start. We'll get into it anyway. So cool. That's the 2 pivot anyway. Like I said, Mainu played a bit okay, but Casemiro was trash, bro. Casemiro Maguire reminded me of the old them. See that season when we were getting pumped 4-0 by Palace and everyone was saying he's got to go. That was a poor performance. When a team's got too much legs and they're just running around, it was long. He couldn't do anything, bro. He's taking too long with his touches. They're on him. He had a yellow card from the 27th minute. They're just running past him. He's going like that. He can't touch them. Long day. Bruno Fernandes, bro, he's a man you just know. If he's not on the pitch, nothing ain't going to happen. Even with him, when we had 10 men, you just got a bit of faith still. Do you know what I'm saying? If Bruno came off that pitch, when you would think it's over. Just defend. And he had that shot in the end where it hit my man in the face, and that could have been going in. It looked like it was going in. So big up the way Bruno Fernandes scored the penalty, of course. I don't know how much chance he created today. And he more or less set up the second goal as well, innit, for them to score the thing. He created 3 chances, had 3 shots on target. Big him up, man. Bruno's just Bruno, bro. He didn't shine that mad this game, even though they've gave him an excellent rating because he more or less assisted the second goal, which is an own goal, and he scored the penalty. So they're going to big him up. But he didn't have the best game in the world. Of course, he gave the ball away a few times as well. But Bruno is Bruno, bro. He can afford to have a few of them because he's bailed us out so much. So big up Bruno Fernandes. Amad Diallo. I think Amad was okay, but I feel like he should have done a bit more. This is the thing with Amad. You see, Amad, it's an Old Trafford thing. It's like I'm feeling like it. Every time we're at Old Trafford, you will see Amad dribbling all the way to the byline on the defender. But whenever we go away, you watch us against West Ham, you watch us against Newcastle. Probably doesn't do it, bro. He barely dribbles to the defender. Apart from the time where we got the penalty, that was the only time he done the dribble. But in Old Trafford, when we're at Old Trafford, he's doing that all game. Give him the ball, he's dribbling up to you, and he's going to either cut in and shoot, or he's going to cut, whatever. But think about it. How much time does he do that when he's away from home? He doesn't really do it, bro. I don't get it. It's an Old Trafford thing for him, but he should have got the penalty 100%, man. And he just kept it safe. He was playing safe. He didn't want to lose the ball because Bournemouth was winning the ball off us so easy, bro. We get the ball, they win it back. Literally, I go toilet, we got the ball, I come out of the toilet, they've got it. What is happening? I didn't understand what was happening. But big up Amad. Amad is a baller. Of course, I like Amad. I wanted Amad to start. And you watch him, his defensive work, how much he gets back in decision and how much he runs back. You see why he starts. Because defensively, he's proper there. And so is Mbumo. Their defensive work is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, we need him to be more offensive. I don't think he scored a goal since... When's the last time he scored a goal? I couldn't even tell you. It's a long time since he last scored a goal. So he needs to get back in there, boost up his own confidence, etc. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time he's actually scored a goal in general was AFCON. And you know how long AFCON was. You know what I'm saying? They're changing the winners for AFCON. Boom, boom, boom. Cunha ripped my man to shreds. Jimenez couldn't wait for him to leave the pitch. Ripped him apart. He didn't want no smoke with him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Look at that. Carrick's come out and said the same thing. If there's one penalty, there are 2. Both are similar. I don't understand. They're both exactly the same. He don't understand, so don't we. He don't understand, so does we. He's beat his man. He's facing the goal. He's just about to shoot. He's got 2 hands on him. He's beat his man. He's facing the goal. He's just about to shoot. He's got hands on him. Both of them are penalties. End off. Carrick's come out and spoken. If there's one penalty, then there's 2. Simple as that. It is where it is, man. It is where it is. It's happened now, innit? But I'm just happy we didn't lose, bruv, because this could have been, we lost 3-2, and that's the situation. It looks like we're crying, we're going mad. We didn't lose. It is where it is. That point could be valuable. We're 7 points clear from Chelsea, and that is perfect. Yeah, Cunha ripped my man to shreds, man. Jimenez, he done what he needed to do. And that's what Cunha's getting into his game now. He's getting on the touchline. He's trying to beat players now. He's running past them with pace. He's doing that little junk that he done on both of them. Bro, different. Only Cunha's doing that now. This is what I'm saying. Ahmad should be doing that on the other side. We need 2 man going ban for ban. And Boomer ain't got that in his game no more where he can take a man on. He's a man who just cut in and cross. That's what he was doing at Brentford. He either runs on the end or he cuts in and crosses. He's not really doing that as much anymore. We're playing him up front. So Cunha is trying to be the dribble guy. Ahmad needs to get back on it. When we play at Old Trafford, Ahmad's always running at defenders. But when we're not at Old Trafford, he doesn't run at defenders for some reason. So big up Cunha, man. He done his thing, man. He ripped Jimenez to shreds. People were rating this Jimenez guy. Until we met Cunha, it is what it is. He met Cunha today and he knew about it. He said, yeah, you know what? Boom, boom, boom. What's that there? Sully's come out and said something. What's Sully said? What's Sully talking about? Sully's come out and said, look at Ahmad's left leg twist. Oh, gosh. Yeah, look, he's talking about Cunha as well. Let's talk about Cunha. Look, he said, very disappointing result, but one positive tonight. Cunha, 3 games in a row where he's been class in that wide left position. Ripped Jimenez to bits. Deservedly won us the pen. One of the most underrated signings, Brazilian Maverick. Big up the way Cunha, man. He done what he needed to do, man. Ahmad just needs to have the same energy or Mbumo on the other side. That's what we need. I'm going to get a few of these comments in a second. Let me just finish the review on these guys, and then bam, I'll get these comments. Mbumo, last but not least, trash. That was a trash performance. I'm tired of this experiment, bro. It's worked against City. It's worked against who was it? Who was it that we played against? City, Tottenham, and Arsenal. It worked, bro. These teams, it's not going to work. You got Senesi and Hill, 6 foot. Mbumo's about 5 something. You're trying to long balls to him. Lamans is passing to him, and we're not winning any. It's just going straight to them. We need to drop it out. What I see, though, is the press. This is what I understand why Carrick plays Mbumo up front, because he's trying to force them all in. And Cunha's got a bit of magic. Ahmad and Mbumo both press like crazy. They press like dogs. So he needs them in there. Sesko, you can see he kind of drags his heel when he's running and he's trying to press, etc. Them lot press like crazy. But, bro, this ain't working. He's got about 5 games now without a goal. Put him back where we got him from. We got him for being a right winger. We put him back over there, or we put him on the bench and let him come off and change the game. Because if he came on for Cunha or Ahmad, when we went to 10-man, he could have been our outlet. We didn't have no outlet, bro. We had no outlet. Literally, Ahmad was meant to be the outlet, and that's not really Ahmad's game, getting on the end of it and that. So it is what it is, isn't it? And Mbumo, I'm not going to get onto him too much because he's getting played out position. He can't do nothing. The ball's coming up to him. You've got 2 big centre-backs on you. That's not your game. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather us play Cunha up front and have Mbumo on the wing. Do you understand? So I think you got to drop that one out, Carrick, man. That one there, we've tried it a few times. It hasn't worked, but it is where it is. Man United have been robbed of 3 points today because of poor officiating. We've lost out on a crucial 3 points in a super tough top 4 race, Champions League. We've also lost our most unformed defender to suspension, and we'll all get pity, apology next week, and they'll move on. Joke. You know they're going to come out and apologize. This is what they've done. This is the 2 same referees, the VAR and the referee are the same 2 that apologized when we scored a goal against Burnley. Martinez scored a goal against Burnley. They came out and said, we made a mistake. We should have think. This is the same 2, as you can see here. The same 2 that done us against Burnley. Burnley, it's not a goal. Kyle Walker got fouled, and they came out a week later and said, well, sorry, we made a mistake. They're going to do the same thing. Is where it is. But I'm just happy we didn't lose, bro, because if we lost, it would have been done. It would have been a joke thing. Let me get a few of these comments, my peoples, man. Dara, robbery. Yeah, man, we got robbed on the South Coast. We literally got robbed on the South Coast. We got robbed on the beach. It's crazy. It's so dumb and brain dead. Ahmad was a penalty. Everyone knew it. I looked at the Bournemouth fans and they were like that. They're like, ooh, they even knew it was a penalty. We should have got a pen. On my soul, that's a pen. But of course, Anthony Taylor on VAR. Ref a joker. Crucial point. We didn't lit. That's what I'm saying. I'm more looking at the positive now. Like, we got a point out of it. Bro, Liverpool's playing this week Brighton. They ain't got Alisson. They got that shit goalkeeper. Chelsea's playing Everton. Like, and then they got Man City and us. Brother, like, that point can be crucial. This is what I'm saying. I'm just happy we got the point. I don't want to cry about it. Like, because we could have lost and then we're crying about it. Lost 3 points. Do you know what I'm saying? We've lost 2, 100%, but it is what it is, man. What can we do, innit? These things happen, bro. It goes both ways sometimes. We can probably say we'll be lucky a few times. Dallo not get sent off against City. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. This is just the Premier League. Everyone gets robbed at some time. I've applied. Yeah, I might have a chance. Tough stadium, good point. Exactly. That's a tough stadium, bro. They're unbeaten in 11 games. They're getting mad off this point. They're rating it. We're sitting here stressed out. They're rating it. But unbeaten in 11. Look, Alex Scott got the man in the match. What did he do? What did this geezer do? He hit the post. He hit the post and that was it. All he done was hit the post. He's not even the man of the match on FootMob. On FootMob, they're not even rating him. The man just hit the post and it came off Lamens' back and he got man of the match. What are we doing here? Is it that easy to get man of the match now? Crazy, man. 2 penalties, Carrick on. Bro, 24 days until a penalty, until the next game, you know. 24 days. Crazy. Let me carry on with these comments. Rob, shit ref. They want us to lose so badly. That 9 minutes come out of nowhere. Where did that 9 minutes come out from? I really want to know. Carrick not starting Sesko, Kaneko. That's what I said. I said the Sesko thing is getting stupid now. This whole Mbumo false 9 thing is not working no more. We need to drop it out, bro. It worked against a couple teams, but let's just allow it, please. It's not working. Look at this. Look, even Premier League season between. Look at this. Arguably the most dramatic and entertaining period of a Premier League season between Man United and Bournemouth. Jimenez pulls Cunha down box. Fernandez scores the penalty. Ahmad goes down under pressure for no penalty. He equalizes straight away. Own goal 7 minutes later. So 7 minutes both times, basically. Look at that. 6 minutes that one. And it's basically 7 minutes this one. He's sent down. Krupi converts the penalty. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's the same thing though, man. It's the same thing. Literally, bro. It's the same thing over and over again. We got robbed on the South Coast. It is where it is. But Carrick's got to drop out this Mbumo up front thing. Just drop it out, family, please. Sesko needs to start on with you. But we got 24 games to chill now. 24 games. Let's wait and see what Carrick will do with new players. Blind and stupid ref, useless VAR. I am finished. Oh my days, oh my lord. Bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. We're all kind of pissed with that one there because that would have been a crucial 3 points. I would have said, yep, we've definitely got Champions League now. So from now on, we can push players in the box and defend. Bro, the man's hands are on the man's chest. So quick red for Maguire, but not even a speck of dust for Ahmad. 9 minutes. Where did that come from? The bassist. I said the same thing. Where did that 9 minutes even come from? Could have been 4 points closer to cheater. Who's that? Oh, what? Man City. I knew Bournemouth and Brentford games would be tough. That was robbery. Last 20 minutes were terrible. They were all over our half. Bro, I feel like they played well. I feel like they were onto us majority. We had a good spell in the first half where we should have scored goals. And I was like, bro, this is going to come back to bite us. But overall, I think they played well. They were punching it through the midfield. I'm seeing Christie get the ball, turn around and punch it through the midfield. I'm like, when did he unlock that? Christie and them man there. Yeah, you didn't want to give us a second. Bro, you got to remember, you got all of these teams crying when they're getting penalties at Old Trafford. Crying. You had Crystal Palace. We had that penalty on Lacroix. They came out. PSR, the referees are against us, blah, blah, blah. They were crying. So when that's happening, these referees are getting made aware of it. Like, yo, people are diving and they didn't want to give a second penalty. And the referee was right there as well. He actually watched it as well. There's another hard one remaining. Lamens saved us. Lamens is cold, man. Too cold. They choked us in the last 20 minutes. We had 10 men. We didn't have no choice. Casemiro was average. The referee just wanted to be famous, corrupt. Sesko come in, crosses disappear. Mason might just want to get in early. Lamens. Bro, it was crazy. It was crazy, man. We got robbed tonight. Should have been a second penalty. We got robbed today. So everyone's seeing it then. I'm not over-exaggerating. So if Maguire should have been sent off, then what about the player who fouled Ahmad? I don't think that was a sending off, the player that fouled Ahmad. That was more of a yellow and a pen. But the referee didn't want to give 2 pens to the same team, unless it's obvious. Come on, let's be real. When Manchester United, people already complain about us getting penalties, etc. Man United played well before the red card, managed game with 10 men. Mainu, great knitting play. Cunha took responsibility for carrying ball. Bournemouth energy caused issues. I said that. Casemiro couldn't handle it. Atwell, the focus by coincidence, having refereed 2-2 at Turf Moor when Martinez goal ruled out for push. And then they obviously sat there and then they gave us an apology for the same thing. This is what I'm saying. I'm happy that Carrick is calling it out though. You'll be hit with a fine for saying this now. Won't like it very much. The referee is wrong. We should have gotten a penalty for the Ahmad play. Bit baffling, really. No, you can't get a fine for that. You can't get a fine for that. Extremely harsh, but I understand why he's giving it. I think it would have been harsh. He does manhandle him, but I don't think it's enough. He's saying he thinks it would have been harsh if they gave the Ahmad penalty, but it wasn't harsh it's harsh for Maguire to get a red card. This guy don't know nothing, man. It's extremely harsh, but I understand why he's giving it. Brother, I think they were both penalties, bro. They were both penalties. Let's be real. It is what it is, bro. They were both penalties, man. Let's stop the crap here, bro. But these pundits just like to chat shit. Let me get a few more of these. Maguire, which should have been sent off. What about the player that from Ahmad? How are them VAR not deciding it's a penalty? Bro, I don't know. And they were looking at it for ages as well. They were actually sitting there for time looking at it. When that goal went in, they were sitting there and still talking about it, saying, oh, they're having a good look at this. Rare. Ahmad never got robbed. Man United got robbed. This is what I'm saying. We got robbed. They didn't like us. Rayan didn't play good. Luke Shaw had him in a blender today. I can't lie. Apart from that one little chance in the beginning, Luke Shaw done what he needed to do. Tejas put, what's his hate? Always that position, 7-2. What? Bro, this job is bigger than Carrick. You reckon? You reckon the job's bigger than Carrick? Just the Prem trying to have a top 4 race, not letting United run away with it. You are the troll. Carrick in game management is poor. Some people are not rating Carrick in it. Smash the likes, my peoples, but make sure you're not hitting the likes, man. You know what always here, man. Yeah, we can look at update. Come on, man. Bro, that was a mad game. I'll be real. Bournemouth did play well, though. They played well. I like the way they were punching the ball through the midfield. They were playing well. They were getting through our midfield. Casemiro didn't have the legs. They were just punching it through, and then they'll be through. Literally, our defense is just backing up. But then we'll intercept in the end, or Lamens will bail us out. But I just didn't like how much of the ball they had. We'll literally kick the ball out. They've got it. They were getting the ball back too quick, too early. It's crazy, bro. Crazy, but that's most of our team. And our team, I think we played well, especially with 10 men for 20 minutes. No one knows where that 9 minutes came from, bro. 10 men for 20 minutes, I think we kind of played well. It could have been dull. Like, Ugarte's come on, he's passing the ball to them. I didn't understand all of that. But we kind of played well. They had most possession, of course. They're at home. They're trying a little thing. But they've kind of changed their style. Before, they used to bomb forward with every player. Now, they're kind of playing a little bit different now. You know what I'm trying to say? Where they're kind of composed. That's why they're drawing so much games. Lamens should have got man in the match 100%. Ref and VAR tried hard. Corruption to the max. Sesko should start. I just want to know what referees and VAR will say about the Ahmed one. But they're going to apologize. I'm telling you that now. They're going to come out and apologize and say, we're sorry. It was a mistake. It should have been a penalty. He had 2 hands on his chest. But by that time, we've lost the points. It is where it is. Oh, we should have been 7 points clear. I get it. 9 minutes, ref needs to stop this. We played 10 man, well manager, cool rest, 9 minutes. Referee was the 12th Bournemouth player. He is the Premier League player of the match. All right, big up yourself, man. Listen, what else? Where is it again that came out? I'm going to show you, look, quickly what else came out quickly. Look, Bruno Fernandes. When we get results, we're cheered. When we don't, we are criticized. That's part of being a Manchester United player. The expectations are very high. A lot of people have their eyes glued to the club. We're watched closely. But if you decide to play for this club, you play here because you are a great player. The ups and downs, you have to manage them. So he's saying the noise don't mean nothing. That's all he's telling us, is the noise don't mean nothing. We're used to it. It's normal now. You understand? You get criticized every time you don't win. It is where it is. But, bro, that was blatantly a penalty. It is where it is, man. They're going to come out with an apology and probably say something tomorrow. But this is what they came out and said already. There was no call because it was deemed the contact was not sufficient for a foul. But 2 hands on his chest is not sufficient. It's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. That's most of it, guys. Our next game, as you can see, is in 24 days, bro. That is a long time. Yeah, that's a long time, bro. 3 weeks is 21 days. So we got 3 weeks plus 3 days. You know what I'm going to say? So, boy, we got obviously international breaks in the middle of that. We've got a bit of hate watching to do tomorrow with Liverpool. Let's look at the league table now. There we go. Look, we've got a point on Villa. So we're 4 points clear. So we stay in third regardless of what happens in the international break. We stay in third. Villa could win tomorrow against West Ham. Liverpool play Brighton. I think that's a 12:30 kickoff. And then Chelsea play Everton. So it's you get me? It's some crazy games going on, man, where anything could obviously happen. Let's go to it now so we can see exactly. Look at that. Liverpool hate watch, Everton hate watch, and then Villa on Sunday. But as long as Chelsea don't win, remember, I don't really care about third, you know. A lot of people, we need to finish third. It's a good look. I don't care if we finish 3rd, 4th, or 5th. As long as we get the Champions League, I'm happy. Do you understand? So we just got to keep our distance on Chelsea. Chelsea are literally 7 points behind us now. 7 points, 48 points, we're on 55. As long as we keep our lead on Chelsea, so if Chelsea draw tomorrow or lose, it'll be 6 points, no problem. We play Chelsea in 2 games as well. You know what I'm saying? And remember, guys, Moises Caicedo, he gets a yellow card tomorrow, he will miss our game and Things game. And Man City, they got Man City next, and then they've got us. So Moises Caicedo, look out for him. Look at that, look at their fixtures. They've lost their last 3 games. They got Everton tomorrow, Port Vale, Man City, Man United. So Caicedo gets booked at Everton tomorrow. I don't know if it would affect the FA Cup game. I heard it doesn't. But if it doesn't, he's going to miss Man City and Man United. It's 2-game extension now. 2 games you've got to miss now if you get 10 yellow cards. So that's the situation there. So we'll see what happens, man. But a lot of hate watching going on tomorrow. A lot of hate watchers. So make sure you're here. Look, everyone just talking about the foul, man. Everyone is literally saying the same thing. Look, let me show you quickly. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Caicedo now 1 booking away from a 2-game ban. Now on 9 yellow cards. Can't afford another one against Everton or Man City. I think after the Man City game, it kind of goes. Because it's the 30-game mark or something like that. So that's the situation with Caicedo. But if he gets 1 against Everton or Man City, he misses our game. And he's one of their best players, of course. You know what I'm trying to say? So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But keep an eye on that, people. This is just me showing you. Like, everyone just talking about the same stuff. Alex Scott, tremendous. Very unlucky not to be in the England squad. I didn't see him that mad today. I think he was okay. Him and Christie were punching it through the middle, like I said. But I don't think they were thinking. Everyone's just talking about the keeper, the referee, sorry. The same 2 referees that ruled out our goal against Burnley. It is where it is. The same thing, a 2-handed grab. The referee got 1 of the 2 wrong. I don't know which one, but he didn't award us the second. I think both were penalties, and it was a crucial moment in the match. I don't understand how you can award one and not the other. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. They're both penalties. And what's crazy about it is you will actually see that again. You lot will see that again somewhere. You lot will see that again somewhere, and it'll get given. That's the maddest thing about it. And who is that now? Look, that's Andy Cole's come out and said in today's game, that's a penalty. Yeah, in today's game, it's a penalty. Harry Redknapp is talking some rubbish. Oh, it's soft. He's saying it straight, bro. In today's game, it's a penalty. It's the exact same thing that happened on the other side of the game. It is where it is, bro. Like I said, I'm just happy we didn't lose. But Carrick, please, my family, drop out this Mbumo stuff. You see this Mbumo up top? It's not working anymore. It works against the big teams, the teams that want to press us. They want to leave their fullbacks in our half, the Arsenals and the Man Cities and all of that. But when you're playing against a team like Bournemouth, and they got 2 big centre-backs, and you're just kicking it long, we need a Sesko. If Sesko was on, you would have flicked one of them on, Ahmad gets on the end of it, or Mbumo, we would have made a chance, something, out of nothing. But come on, bro, let's be real now. So it is where it is, man. We got the boy Bruno Fernandes. I know it's tough for a referee to give 2 penalties to the same team, but on Ahmad, it's definitely a penalty. Is where it is. And look, obviously, for those that don't know, what's it called? These 2 have obviously extended their contracts. That's why probably Harry Maguire was so drunk today. He probably popped a bottle of champagne. I've signed a new contract. I'm staying. He was drunk. That was the old school Harry Maguire we saw today. He could have gave away a penalty in the first half. Mainu was okay, but he just wasn't dilly like that. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. We're going to leave it there. I'll be here tomorrow as we always are. Subscribe if you're new. Love my peoples. Roll safe, everybody.
Some celebs pull up loco. You know we are next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a 4-0 now. 4-0 now. 4-0 now. 4-0 now. But for now, I'm loco. But for now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud. Can't touch down.